In the latest update for Grand Theft Auto Online, Rockstar removed over 180 vehicles from the game, which is an absolutely mind-boggling number when you think about it. These 180 cars, most of them weren't great, but a small percentage of them, probably the top 5 to 10%, were very solid vehicles. In today's video, I'll be going over the best of the best, the 6 best vehicles removed from the game that you should keep your eyes peeled for, as they're probably going to come back into either Luxury Autos, Simeon's dealership, or the LS car meet at some point for you to be able to possibly get your hands on. So stay tuned and let's get straight into it. Starting off the list, we have the Jester race car and the Massacro race car. Both of these vehicles are fitting the number 6 slot because they're pretty dang similar as budget sports cars. The Jester features a bit better handling, but the Massacro features a bit more of a top speed. I personally like the Massacro more just because I think it looks nicer, but I do really like the Jester. It's based off an Acura NSX. I think it's a really nice looking vehicle, and I'm absolutely crushed that Rockstar removed both of these vehicles from the game. The Jester race car is going to cost you around $350,000 to get your hands on with no discount when it's released, and the Massacro race car is going to cost you around $380,000 to get your hands on. They're both not really expensive, and surprisingly, they actually feature some decent upgrades. This spoiler on the back of the vehicle does not come stock on the car, so it's actually got a really cool spoiler option. You can also buy a non-race car version of these vehicles, which have the exact same top speed and overall handling, but just don't have a livery to go with them, which, if you don't want a livery, is your alternative option to go. The Massacro race car alone features the 35th best lap time out of the 102 sports cars, which is actually not terrible for, as I said, a vehicle only $380,000. And when it comes to the vehicle's overall top speed, it sits at 121.75 miles per hour. So it's fast, it's got a pretty solid lap time for the price, and it's just a great looking vehicle. I still believe that the Massacro race car is one of the nicest looking sports available in the game. Let's get into the next position, being the Viseris. I absolutely love the look of this sports classic. It's got to be one of the nicest looking vehicles in the game. First of all, you got pop-up headlights in the front. How can you not like pop-up headlights? But not only that, it's got some fantastic customization going for it. You got some louvers you can put over the back. You've got this big old wang you can put on it too. Who doesn't love a big wang? So it's got some great customization. The front's got some splitter options, and again, I love pop-up headlights. So not only does the vehicle have great customization, it's also fast. It features a top speed of 124 miles per hour, which puts it as the 4th fastest sports classic in the game, only beaten out by the HSW Sterling GT, the Deluxo, and the Z-Type. So it's got great handling, it's got great top speed, it's a fantastic looking car, and it's also quite cheap, only coming in at the price tag of around $900,000. There's really nothing that you can hate about the Viseris. Overall, I definitely think it's worth the price tag if it comes out, and make sure you pick up this vehicle. Up next, we have the Rapid GT Classic, a vehicle that is very clearly based off of a 60s, 70s muscle car. At first glance, I would probably guess this is indeed a muscle, because there's a lot of vehicles like the Dominator GTT and Old Mustang, which you would expect this to also fit into that category. But actually, the Rapid GT Classic is in the Sports Classics category. Now, that's not really a downside. In fact, the higher end of performance-wise Sports Classics usually do better than the higher end of muscle cars. This vehicle features a okay top speed at 120, but to make up for that top speed, it features absolutely goated lap time in the 6th best for all the sports classics. So it handles really well. It's got a decent top speed, and the best part is that it looks freaking amazing. Not only do you have some fantastic livery options, not only do you have some fantastic customization, like the spoiler you can put on the back, the front's got some splitter options, you can change your headlights, you can see I've removed the headlights altogether. You can also put absolutely epic smokestacks on the vehicle. You got a bug take. I mean, the Rapid GT Classic just looks amazing. It sounds amazing, and because it's a sports classic, it actually has a pretty detailed interior, which is quite rare for a lot of the newer vehicles added into the game. So overall, it's just an absolutely fantastic vehicle. Plus, it's only $900,000. So keep your eyes posted for this vehicle, because it's a really, really good deal. Up next, we have the Comet SR, which at first glance just looks like the normal Comet that you'll find on the roads. However, this is a sleeper. Don't let this vehicle's kind of lackluster, timid look fool you. It is absolutely insane when it comes to handling. The Comet SR is the 10th best lap time sports car in the entire game. And the crazy part is that it only features a top speed of 122. A vehicle like the Pariah is way faster, but features much worse handling. So the Comet SR, it is absolutely amazing when it comes to its overall experience when driving. Plus, it's just a great looking vehicle. While it may not be anything crazy on the overall size or aero of the car, it's just a nice looking vehicle due to the fact that that's kind of what Porsches are in real life. So I really like the Comet SR. It's also not a ridiculously expensive vehicle, but it's just a great vehicle in general. So make sure you keep your eyes posted for this vehicle. It's definitely one of the better choices when it comes to the sports class, and it's one that a lot of people don't expect to blow the doors off them. In the number 2 slot, we have the Neo. An amazing sports car for a couple reasons. First of all, it features great top speed and handling, but as well, I just think it looks really, really nice. It's kind of like the Corsita on the front, but the back's got this whole unique design. I didn't love the back originally, but it's actually grown on me a lot. I think this car looks just fantastic. First of all, we start off with its handling and top speed. The Neo reaches a top speed of 126 miles per hour, putting it in 17th place for all the sports cars. That's actually pretty fast. Not only is it fast, but it also features incredible handling, putting it in the 8th best position in lap time for all the sports cars in the game. So it's got great top speed, great lap time, and as I said, it looks fantastic. It's got some fantastic upgradability. It's got a lot of fantastic liveries. It's a great vehicle. There's really nothing bad I can say about the Neo. The only thing that I'll say is a little sus is when you're going high speed. It's a little tricky to turn the vehicle, but apart from that, you just use the brakes here and there around corners, and it's just a dream. So overall, the Neo, it's just a great vehicle. There's nothing bad I can say about it. It looks nice, handles great. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, but keep an eye out for it. And when it comes to the price tag, it's around 1.8 million. It's not cheap, but definitely for the handling and everything, I'd say it's pretty worthwhile, the price tag. Finishing off today's video, in the first place position, we have the Sterling GT. This vehicle is crazy for 2 reasons. First of all, it's a pretty solid sports classic, featuring a okay top speed, but really, really good lap time, and it's just got some great customization. The car looks amazing. It's just a nice looking vehicle. But not only does it look really nice, if you bring this vehicle over to How's Special Works on next generation consoles, this vehicle becomes a whole new breed. First of all, featuring a top speed upwards of 156, which is ridiculous, but it also features the 2nd best lap time for all the sports classics in the game. I'm absolutely baffled and bamboozled on why Rockstar thought removing one of the best sports classics by literally ages was a good idea, but yeah, I'm literally lost for words on how Rockstar would remove and why they would remove the Sterling GT from the game. So, not only is this a great vehicle in general, even for a PC player like myself, but if you're playing on next generation consoles, make sure to keep your eyes peeled for this vehicle, because the fact that it is the fastest sports classic, and not only that, but one of the fastest HSW vehicles in general, and the fact that it's got handling, I mean, there's really nothing you can lose with this car. So, it's just great. It's an absolutely amazing vehicle. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.